Morning, everyone. I usually like to work on the project in the morning, so I decided this time to actually just hit live, basically. I hope you're doing well. Um, Yesterday, because I checked my stream afterwards, yesterday's stream was rough. Um, Probably what happened is that my laptop was really dirty. I mean, it wasn't really dirty because it's like a 1 year old laptop, so I did not really anticipate that much dirt around the fan. But it was, and because of that, my video card was really um, hot, and it basically throttled Unreal Engine. So I had issues with frame rate, and the entire stream was lagging, especially my voice. Um, Hopefully today, because yesterday I taken off, I disassembled the laptop and basically cleaned it. It helped a lot, like temperature in a more healthy range right now. So hopefully that will solve the problem. Also, my microphone was set differently, and I really sounded awful yesterday. Hopefully today it's gonna be much better, and you can enjoy the stream much more than yesterday. Um, Basically, what I was doing yesterday is the shotgun here. Yesterday I worked on the. Um, Let me just set up in the meantime my second screen as well. Yesterday I worked on a spread for the shotgun. Basically because it's a very different weapon than a pistol or a revolver, even an assault rifle. The shotgun needs to spread across instead of just hitting the target, and that spread needs to have um, a relation to the distance as well, and the damage fall off too. So as you can see, when you shoot, those are the basically the spread angle. Those red things draw lines basically. So that's how it spreads, and the further you shoot, the less damage uh, the shotgun does. Mm, at some point, I'm going to things. I'm going to tune the damage, but to do that, I actually need to finish the shotgun entirely. So today I'm gonna work on reload first. Um, yeah, that's the main goal, especially for this particular stream and this particular devlog. I'm gonna work on the reload part because the reload also different than than a pistol. At least I want it to be different. The pistol is just inserting. I can actually show it. It's much easier if I just show it to you how the pistol reload works. Mm, so here. So the pistol, you can reload it. The revolver you can't. It's just a weapon with 6 bullets, and that revolver is going to be like a one shot, one kill all the time. The pistol is like you're shooting, and then you reload. If I set some ammunition beforehand in the reserve, let me just. We don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We need the weapon date, don't need visual. No. Okay, the rest can go as well. So we have a better understanding. Um, yeah, let's just zero this out for this one, and I'm gonna do the same for the revolver. Gonna zero that out as well. Yep. Because that's different, you know. I don't need that one for the revolver, and I'm gonna do the same for the M16 as well. We only need the damage per bullet for the shotgun, basically. But if I put some reserve ammo in there, I can show you how this works. So you shoot, and because I don't have an animation, like reload animation, I really don't want to make it. I'm cheating it. So that's what it does, basically. It's, you know, taking down the weapon a bit, rotate the hand, inserting the magazine, pull it back up. Um, it's it's a cheat. It's a cheat for a solo developer to actually be able to mimicking and basically signaling to the player that a reload is happening. Sometimes you don't need really fancy animations showing what happens on the screen. Just some motion, some sound effects, especially sound effects. People are really don't pay attention to sounds, but it's really important because just with this, I can cheat a whole lot, and it does feel like you are reloading, you know. So, and I'm going to do something similar, but mainly different for the shotgun as well. It's gonna be the same motion, same kind of motion. The weapon is going to be lowered down. Let me just take back the reserve ammo. The weapon is going to be going down, and then the reload sound gonna kick in. But you can actually cancel that kind of reload because for the shotgun it's going to be shell by shell. And sometimes you want to shoot, you insert one shell, two shell, the zombie is close, so okay, two shells is enough, so I can shoot something like that. So that's the plan for today. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat. I'm mainly gonna work on this. I'm a bit sleepy, so I'm just gonna work and not explaining a whole lot. But if you are interested, if you want to know more about the project, about this game that I'm working on, or if you want to know about that particular code that I'm doing on screen, just hit the chat. So this is So I need this. Plus equal no. So false, 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 true. So that should be it. Okay. Need to see if this is the right. If it's reloading already, then we can not reload Okay, yeah, that's cool. Morning. Um, Let me know if you are interested in an explanation of things. Otherwise, enjoy the stream. Working on a started as a prototype. Now it's more like a game, really. So I can override. Try reload. I don't think this might need the return node. I am unsure at the moment, but I definitely need a bench. And I'm gonna call function, and I'm going to branch from this. Set loading set. Yeah. So set this false. So you understand what's happening here? I'm overriding the reload, the try reload function that I have in weapon base, which is just a normal reload logic for like a pistol. So I'm overriding it with this when you able to shoot sorry not shoot reload with the shotgun. So if you are able to reload, then we are reloading and we are we are just not canceling that request just now. We are actually reloading in the reload phase. You cannot fire while you are reloading, and we are starting a shotgun reload visual, which lives in the player character, which is called heroine in this game. The reload visual is basically that kind of visual where the guns go down, you rotate the hand so it rotates the gun as well, it stays down, reload sound plays in the meantime, and then it comes back. So that's what this code here does so far. I also have this reload start delay, so there is like a V delay that's gonna happen beforehand, and that delay is like set timer by event, where the event is the delay itself. So create an event, and the function is this new reload start delay, and the time is the reload start delay time for that one basically, and it's not the looping one. Actually, so not this. I need custom event of insert nutshell. Just yeah. So you insert in the nutshell, and there is a reload start delay for that. A really small one before you call that. And we are going to save this value as a handle because we want to be able to cancel that timer. I don't need to call this shotgun, we can just call it reload time window. So we have this, and first we are going to check if cancel request. Customer So if that is true, we want to call this and shotgun reload. But if it's false, then we just continue basically. Not false, so yeah, when it's true. We also want to do some stop checks in here. So we need from here these same things. So basically I'm gonna put this one down here for a sec because we need to check if the current ammo in magazine is greater than the magazine size. So if this one is false, and if this is true, then we again call the end. And here, if it's less than 0, so on that false note, let's make it a bit more readable. If this one is false, I'm gonna just do this. So it's true, that's fine. I can do it that way. Here. So if this true, and if everything else is false, so if this true, then we end shotgun reload. If that one is true, then we also end it. And then if this is true, then we end the shotgun reload. But if everything else is false, like this is false, we can add one shell. So what we are doing from this false part, we gonna get you. I'm actually gonna put it here. I'm gonna add +1, and I could even use, you know, this node. I don't like it, so it's more readable for me doing the normal one. And then we're gonna set current magazine on the fourth one. So that. And I also want the current reserve here, and I want to -1. I want to set current reserve. Just making sure that everything is the one I want. Current ammo in magazine, reserve ammo. So one is plus, one is minus, works out. And now I'm gonna play a sound. I'm gonna check how I did that here. Where is it? You know the set. Where do I play that? Bound sound attach. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spawn attach. The sound effect is this, which is 590 reload. And I'm gonna attach it to the forend. Nice. Now we need to check if the reload should end. So after that, basically check all these again. So I should make a macro out of this because I'm using twice. So we are doing again current ammo in magazine if it's greater than the magazine size, or the reserve ammo is less than 0, or less or equal to 0. There is just one more. And this one as well. Yes. So all these basically could be macro here. That's a stop check basically. And that one as well. So yeah, I am going to make this macro, but before that, 1 second, I am going to make a backup. Right? I usually like, because right now I don't use version control, but I'm going to. I'm at the point where I actually need version control as well. Right now I'm doing it manually. And it works pretty well, but because the project is becoming more and more complex now, sometimes I do need to go back to, like, even 2 version before, and with a version control it's much easier, because when I commit a change I can immediately name it. I'm doing it on just the hard drive, but with an actual. No, we were disconnected. Okay, connected back. Perfect. So, all these basically needs to be. I'm gonna make a macro out of this. And we call it. Don't even know how to call this one. That basically I can reload. Not even a can reload. should reload that. That's the name. Should shotgun reload. No, that's the category. So reload category, and we're gonna call this one like that. And I could basically use this one here as well, to be honest. I mean, no, let's have the function. The function is fine, but let's leave the function alone. I'm just gonna move this one up here, not like that. So just like that. And what I always like to do with the macro is to check, because it's a mess 99% of the time. Look at how this looks. Like, just a big no for me. I don't like when something is that messy. So save it. And then in here we can just reuse it basically one more time, because we added one, we play the sound, we playing the sound. Let me check it. One thing I realized, this is not a single sound, so I might just come back later and make a note for myself here, because right now the whole reloading is one sound. It's not cut up, so that might need to be you know, adjust. So reload sound is one. Probably cutting up is the better solution here. Right now it's okay. We just want to check this again. Then we can set timer by event. Yeah, that's different, because now I'm setting a timer and I'm going to, and the time is the shell insert delay, and then it's the insert next shell. So we call this one again, and it just plays that kind of sound. So I need to cut it up to individual. Oh crap. That's fine. It works, so it's okay. And when it ends, I can play. All right, yeah, I'm fine with this. So create an event, because we are looping this. So what this is the shell insert back basically. Where is it? Insert next shell. and we are going to do this one more time. Cool. So I probably need to cut these up. And I have 8 different songs. I think I'm just gonna do it right now before anything else. So I'm gonna add a new game capture here, and I'm going to call it specific window. Open this up so you guys can see it as well. Match title, otherwise find window the same execute. Match title, find window the same executable. Okay, so this is on top, and you should be able to see it. No, okay. But for that, I probably need audio as well. That's just fine. Wait. Why it doesn't show the window? Okay, I see it. So. Is it? The screen. All right. I'm gonna just carry on because I know what I need to do. So that's just okay. And I can do, because it's not really, it's not fun to listen to me cutting up a sound. So it's fine. Let's just move on. So we need a custom event, which is called a request. Reload cancel. This is actually really easy. I just need a branch. I just need is reloading. And if it's reloading, service. And on here, we do that with a handle, and we set this to false. I'm gonna custom event here, just right underneath. Set and shotgun. So I'm going to call this one And I need to set reloading force. No, not get set. Set reloading force. And I also need to set the campfire to true. Okay. Now the visual part. The visual part is basically really similar what I've done. Um, Not here, but in here. And so that is basically done. And we can call all these reload. Oh no, just call it reload. And we call this one as well reload. Yeah. Now I need to make basically this again. If the equipped weapon is the shotgun only. I mean, I don't even need that because we only call the start shotgun reload from the shotgun itself, so don't need to check it again. So I need you, need the reload visual length, reload offset, basically everything from here. Reload bump. I just need a different timeline. That's the bump. Goes back. That's the resting part. Yeah. So yeah, basically I can reuse all these. Honestly, by the look of it, I don't even need a second one. I just need the end. Because here everything is set on the data. Relative location, which is fine. Reloading. And we set the time length, and I have a visual angle as well. We set the alpha and the reload bump and those curves. So yeah, I don't need this. I thought I needed. Then that's the pump as well. Yeah, yeah, I don't see why not. So instead of start shotgun reload visual, I can just start weapon reload visual, to be honest. And I can call this back, and I just need to find the end shotgun reload visual. I need that one. So I need to find it. I think I set it in the, yeah, here. So and just here. Let's have a look. So can shotgun reload current. That's just the return node, return node, return node. So that's fine. On the event graph, those are just calling the parents. The macro is the same thing. So and shotgun reload, but that's the one from the custom event inside this. And output, yeah, so this is fine as well. We spawn this one. Set it, insert it. When we request the cancel, we do that. We clear it. We call that one. Set it like that. And we also want to play another one of these. Let me end it. Probably here, to be honest, because that's gonna be my pump. This is not ended because we're inserting an ammo one by one, and by the end of it, you know, you do that pumping. So I'm gonna clear you and clear you as well just now. Yep, that should be fine. And this whole thing should be okay. Now I can delete it because I finished that one, and I just need the end shotgun because you can't cancel this reload, but you can cancel the shotgun. So I just need the end of it, basically. The only thing I need to do with the end is to set this timeline, or play the timeline reverse. Because everything else is just data. So we play reverse. Reverse from the end. Yeah, reverse from the end. Not reverse. And now I want to be able to cancel it, so turn left, run backwards, cast, analog movement. I think I do the ADS. That's just a look. Let's fire. Let's reload. Reload. Where is it? Flashlight, equip, unequip. Quick turn. Yeah, I think I do the EDS in player controller, if I remember correctly. Even exit. Construction script, but we don't need construction script. Toggle FB, begin play. Look, aim. I'm just going to get from you. So let's move this bit around like that. Because we need you. I need and need not even the cost. If this is not this. Oh, which one is that? Not an enum, that's oh yeah, that's an enum. Yeah, that should work. So if you And I can get the class defaults, this ones. Because there is an easy reloading there. Yes, that's what I needed. So I need a branch on the triggered. So if this force, just set ABS. But if that one is get defaults. Yeah. Oh, I don't have space. Let's move you down about here. Okay. And if you is reloading, so I need another branch after you. So if it's true, that goes here as well. But if this one is true, then first I'm gonna call the request reload cancel. Not so. Yeah. No. Well, because it's not an equipped weapon, it's on the shotgun. But I don't want to cast it to the shotgun. That's the thing. Would be easier, to be honest. What's the object? Casting is one of the most annoying thing in Blueprint. It's so much easier in C++, um, but in Blueprint, if you cast it wrong, Um, I'm gonna promote this to shotgun. And instead of doing all these things, I am I'm gonna check if this is valid first. So instead of you, right here, I'm gonna check if shotgun is valid. If it's not valid, then just go there. If it's valid, then I can get the it's reloading. So from here to this. Yeah, like that. Like it. Like this. So if it's reloading, first of all, if it's valid. If it's not valid, just go into the set ADS. If it's not reloading, go to ADS. Yeah. Yes. If is reloading, then call the request. Call the request and go into ADS. What's the condition here? There is no no. No. We don't need this. Just you. Yeah. So, take this underneath you as well. Just there. So again, if this is not valid, it goes right into ADS. I'm just gonna put this one up here because I think that's more readable. If it's valid and if is reloading, if it's not reloading, then it just goes into ADS. But if it's reloading, then we cancel the reload and then go to the ADS. No, we don't go there. Only just like that. Cool. So that's an ADS block. ADS cancels the reloading basically. Already doing this, so that's fine. And in the fire logic, just to double check, try fire. It's reloading. All right. I think I'm done. So I'm gonna take this up here, and you up there as well. And I need some print strings. So I probably need to see mm-hmm. All right. Seem to forget. Don't need construct strip for this one. The construct idea. Don't need construct here. I do have some construct. Okay. So let's have like 8 reserve ammo and nothing in the magazine. And then I can do you a print string. And this. And then in magazine as well. This is going to be thread. Okay, have a look. Have a look. So insert nutshell that goes back. That's the request channel. Only remote started. Nope. What? This is not right, by the way. That should be the other way around. Alright, it's time for debugging. Thanks. It tries, okay. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, okay. So definitely this one. Something I messed up here, I think. Yeah, yeah, that's where it stops, basically. Um, have an idea. Let me try something. So in here, I'm checking against the magazine size. Instead of, I'm going to hard code for a second that part. Still fails. Okay. It definitely fails there. So it's either not turning true or something happens here that shouldn't. Um, so I'm pretty sure it's returning false. Yeah, it does. What? Okay. So If it's reloading, it returns as a false node. If this current ammo in magazine and the magazine size, if this is true, then it should return false. And if this is false, if it's less than 0, or equal to 0, hello there. Hi, Bad Beast. How are you? I think this needs to be the other way around. And then in here, okay. Yes. And if it's true and or else. Yes. I think. Yes. Okay, one down. So that was messed up. Cool. Now, can't shoot while I'm reloading. Now I can. All right. How are you, Bad Beast? That works. You shouldn't be able to come back to ADS either. So, making notes. No exits. FP first back while reloading. ADS should cancel. Shotgun reload. So can't shoot, that's fine. That's cool. When I'm reloading. Okay, yeah, that works. Works now. Not really. What happened? One more time. So I can do that. Fine. Probably a timeline issue instead of anything, to be honest. Because the timeline is much. Yeah, that's just a timeline issue. If I fix the timeline and the whole visual stuff, that should be just okay. So that's fine. The reloading part. Also, while I'm reloading, I can't shoot, so that's another thing that is okay. Let's try and shoot when it's 4. So shooting is fine. So the one thing that doesn't work is the cancel ADS. So let me see something of this. So this is in player coach. So probably somewhere here is what's going on. So I'm going to print string this because that now at least this is working. So I'm glad. So let's see what happens on not valid. Yeah, it's not valid. So that's the problem. So this doesn't work. So the logic probably fine. The problem is with this. Because I think this is failing. And if I put this one here, then I should see hello at the beginning of the game. I can take this off. Yeah. Because the cost is failing and that's why it doesn't work. Like I said, casting in Blueprint is annoying. Really, really annoying. So before the casting, I actually want to see that even if this is valid or not. Ooh, didn't see a thing. Yeah, it's not valid. So it's definitely the casting, I think. Yeah. It's because of the casting failed in here. So that explains It's the same thing, right? Like, it not gonna do anything. Ah, yeah, it's failed. Let me see how I tackle this. So begin play, she's fine. Walk speed. I get the class, and then I do the equip weapon. I have an idea. Um, so instead of doing this, um, yeah, um, I'm going to do Ah. Ah. Okay. So that's a success. Um. So now that should read it. So if I go back to print thing here and do this, let's stop. Let's stop it. I need just a visual. Just a visual. I probably need to in here. First I'm gonna make this nice. So let's move these ones out. There was one thing that I just don't like to do, and I urge you as well not to do. Casting. Casting is really, it can be really, really expensive. Um, for the systems. Do not cast if you don't have to, or if if you really need to cast something, then do it in begin play. Or if that's not possible, do it somewhere where it only runs once at the very beginning of the game. Don't put it in a tick. Don't put it somewhere where you, let's say, I could do that casting in here directly at aim. Uh, when I hold down the aim button, I could have the casting in here, but I don't want that. I don't want to cast every single time I'm aiming. This is really expensive. That what could cause performance problems in games. So don't only cast and when you need to cast something first of all, and when you do, make sure it's casting one time, only the one time. And because that was basically the problem for this, it did. So I can't shoot, I can reload, the visual is just wrong, but that's fine. And when I do this, I think the main problem on that one, making sure that looks alright here now. Okay, I compile, that looks okay too. Not leaving any code that it's not supposed to be here. It just goes up back here, I guess. I leave one. So down there. So that's fine as well. I have nothing in here that I changed, so that's fine. I never touched. This is just debugging, so debugging is okay actually. Just move it there. I'm gonna delete it anyway. Yeah, these are just fine. Might even it up because they are really together. Or I can leave like one. Like that. Nah, they should be together. This is like one function. Literally one. And the reason why it does really poorly when it's because of that. So I probably need to stop the timeline instead. I can try a stop. Yeah. And if I do that while I am down here, I stopped it, but it never goes back. So the idea why it looks wrong is because of here. And not even from reverse from the end, because I don't need to reach the end. I need from that particular point, I guess, to move it up. It's just there's like a sort of delay there. I see. So probably because the timeline plays, do I have any? No. When it's finished, that happens. I'm finished. So yeah, that's just a visual bug now, and especially in here, because that's the only thing that the end shotgun reload visual does. Um, might be able to come here actually. So I can do maybe sequence here and stop the timeline for me and then go into there. So I can't reload while I'm aiming like that. So that's a plus as well. I cannot reload while I'm out. Yeah, still a bit stiff, but works much better. So let's see what happens if time. Yeah, it just takes time. But if it's down, then it comes back. Ooh. So I definitely need to work on that part because it stops the timeline just now, which is fine. And then unfinished. So I might actually want to do this, really. No, I don't want. I want to stop it, and then what happens in finish. So yeah, what time is it? 11 already. Jeez. Um, I think I'm gonna stop here. I mean, I'm doing this for like 3, 4 hours now. I even started. earlier before I started the stream. So I think I'm done just now. Um, what I'm happy about is that this works. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's fine. That works well. And now we can shoot, actually. There are many things I need to adjust visually now in this thing, which is okay. Um, the reload, the recoil as well. There are things that I need to work on. But basically, the reload system is working, so that's nice. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have breakfast, play something, and then go to the gym so I can clear my head. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, for staying. I hope you enjoy it or you have some takeaways from this project. If you have any questions, don't be shy. Ask it in the chat. I will answer it. Again, thank you. And I'm not gonna stream for the next 2 days, probably on Friday. So, yeah, see you on Friday, guys. Have a great day.